What is up, Retromaniacs? My name is Mike. His name's Joe. His name's EP. We're here to talk about cards. This week, we came into $1,000 mysterious dollars, all three of us. So we're going to go on 3 different shopping sprees with our $1,000 limit. We're going to give you 3 cards that make up 1,000. Then we're going to give you 2, and then we're going to give you what we would buy if we were only buying 1 card with that mystery $1,000 that, I don't know, must have been a viewer that sent us to it, right? I'm not encouraging that. Please don't send us $1,000.
Address is below.
But Joe, kick us off. What are your 3 cards you're going to buy with your mystery $1,000?
All right, and when I was texting you guys about this possible, show, I remember the first time we kind of did something similar, and I think EP was the dick, and he was like, I mean, should I talk to the police to make sure no one lost 1,000 or something like that? He said something. So this is just found money, and you have to spend it on cards. You can't be a D-bag about it. Okay, EP? Do you know the rules? Do you know the rules?
Whether I know the rules or not doesn't mean I have to follow them.
I hate you so much.
He never does.
He never does. All right. So for my
your cards.
Yes, my cards. For my 3 cards, the first one I'm going to bring back from a previous iteration of this. I tried to get one at the National. I couldn't find the one I liked for the price I wanted to pay. 1981 Joe Montana Topps rookie card in an SGC 7-ish. Okay. Needs to be well centered, the corners and whatever. I think those cards look really, really nice in an SGC Tux. All right, next one. This is kind of like the asterisk one of the group because I found a listing that fits it under the price, but might be tough to actually pull this one off. So 1998 Topps Chrome Peyton Manning refractor. I found one that sold in an SGC 8 for $550. Now, if that is an asterisk one, and it was like,
we're thinking it is.
Definitely is. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as expensive as you guys. They're like a BGS 8 only went for like a couple $100 more. That card is ridiculously affordable. I would say I would swap it out for the Bowman Chrome refractor version, which you can fit for that $500 in that grade. And then my third card, this one's fun. I really, really like this one. Let me get it right. 1981 Jogo CFL Warren Moon rookie card.
Wow.
It's like an oversized, it's a black and white card. You can find it at PSA 8 for around $200 to $250. I would want to get this one graded. I don't trust, you never know with stuff, and it's such a weird, obscure card. I want to make sure I'm getting the right thing. So that one I would definitely get graded. But yeah, depending on that Manning, switching to a Bowman Chrome refractor instead, under $1,000, those 3 cards. And I'm going to be looking for at least one of them again at the National this year. There they are.
Nice.
Awesome.
Interesting. No real surprises there. I'm a little dubious about the Peyton Manning refractor, but we'll get into that in one of my lists maybe. But yeah, I mean, I think you need that Montana card though. You've been talking about that.
I've been talking about it for a few years, and the Warren Moon, I haven't talked to you guys about it, but I've kind of it's been in my peripheral. Like I've been looking at that for a while.
All right, EP.
All right. So can I be under 1,000? Like how far under is acceptable? Because I have 3.
I just can't go over.
I have 3 cards. I've got my third card for my 3 cards is only $400. I have another option, $600, that would get me closer to it. If you guys would rather me do that, but I'd rather do the one that I actually want as opposed to the one that I would settle for.
Do the one you actually want. You'll just give the seller the extra $100 anyway because.
I was gonna say you can.
Like, I feel badly about buying this so cheap. Here, have $100.
Well, before I start with my 3, I want to say that there were 2 cards I was like, you know what, I want to get for sure. Does not exist. a Star Wars card, an orange refractor of Luke, Leia, and Han, the big three. They appear in so many times in the original trilogy together on screen in so many different places. There is not an orange refractor out there, either finest or tops. There was an archive set that was a chrome set, no refractors in it whatsoever. So that was upsetting. Maybe I'll give that $300 to Fanatics and they can give me a finest refractor.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
The other custom card made. There you go.
Yeah.
The other one I'm gonna wait because it's kind of adjacent to one of my cards. So anyhow, the first card I'm gonna get is the Vince Carter 2008-09 Upper Deck Black Flag patch auto. The patch is a U.S. flag. He's in his U.S. uniform. It's $125. I love America. You can't spell America without Eric. So it's just one of those things. So next, I'm going to get a 2008 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection Reggie Jackson Bat Barrel autograph card. $170. The autograph is right on the bat, on the piece of bat. Just a really, really cool looking card. I have a Reggie Jackson game used bat card. I have a Reggie Jackson auto. I don't have anything that's like a game used bat auto. I think that'd be pretty awesome. And then my last one. This is $400. This is a 2006 Donruss Elite Barry Sanders jersey auto card. 2 colors, got blue and gray colors on it. It's numbered 4 out of 5 for only $400. And it's probably worth more than that. But I think this was an actual sale, not for sale. Like this is an actual sale for $400. It's authentic with an auto grade of a 9, but the card looks so cool. I would definitely take that. I will take that. It's awesome. So there you go. Those are my 3.
Sounds like it should be $1,000 card on its own.
The Barry Sanders card sounds really cool. I'm kind of surprised that you're interested in something Barry Sanders past his career.
Does he have a jersey auto during his career? I don't know if he has.
Probably,
I don't know if he has.
Probably doesn't actually. You're probably right. Yeah.
He checked out.
He was done in 2000. He was done in 2000, and I just don't think there was anything.
I think 2000 was the first time they really did that. So jersey auto. So
great
cool stuff.
Yes. All right, mine. Now, you'll notice the theme. I have a lot of graded stuff on here today. Not necessarily because I have to get graded stuff, but a lot of the stuff I'm interested in is graded. And in order to get an accurate assessment of what it would cost, I picked graded copies. So, first card is going to be a 1985-86 OPG Mario Lemieux rookie card and a PSA 7. That's going to cost me around $400. Sometimes I go a little higher, not usually much lower, but I might have to wait that one out a little bit. Second card is not graded, but it is a 1993 Finest Shaquille O'Neal card number 3, the actual base card of him. 1993 Finest, and the refractor is it's just so iconic. And the Michael Jordan was a little out of the price range, so I went with Shaq instead because it's a great card. It's about $300. And third card that is also $300 is a PSA 8 1994 Finest refractor of Barry Sanders, the first year for the football. I really want a Barry Sanders refractor, from either Chrome or Finest from in the 90s. I feel like I need one, but they're expensive, so I don't buy one. But I feel like I need one.
But if you have free money.
But it's free money.
If it's free money.
And I love me some shiny cards from the 90s.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very, very good choices. Love that Sanders card. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. You too, of course. Barry Sanders first out of the gate. But what can you do?
What can you do? We're consistent.
I'm waiting for a Griffey card. Did you already say a Griffey card, EP?
I didn't. There might be one coming up though.
I don't know. You never know.
It's like 3 cards all over again. It's like our Friday show.
Hey,
all over
it's a free $1,000. Buy what you like. This is what we like. All right, Joe, what would your 2 cards be if you were buying 2 cards with $1,000?
Okay. I mentioned this card before. It's something that's kind of out of the retro era. I didn't put any limitations on the time, but I'm going with the 2011 Rittenhouse the complete Star Trek TNG Locutus autograph. It was the 6-case incentive card. You can get it in that $400 to $500 range, just like everything else. Want to wait out for an auction, hope to get it a little bit cheaper. There's one listed now. Someone has it listed for a PSA. It's a PSA 9 with a 9 auto, I believe, and they went $750. No one's touching that. I mean, so you can get them for a little over $500. By the way, for those that don't know, Locutus, it's Patrick Stewart's autograph. It's a Patrick Stewart autograph. All right. My second one, kind of a theme of great quarterbacks. I've had 2 of these on my watch list. I'm not pulling the trigger on them, but I just like to see that they're there. They're kind of like in my collection by proxy a little
like
bit.
Like an NFT.
Right? It's like an NFT at this point. 1999. Have to get a 1999 card in there. Playoff contenders. Kurt Warner rookie autograph. The ones in my watch list have like the SGC 8 in my watch list is listed at $550. It's actually a Lico 3's card. And he's one of those people. I've interacted with him through eBay a little bit, like asking him, if he would do a little bit. He doesn't do or best offers, but he always says, if you reach out to me, maybe we can work something out kind of thing on his videos. So I'm thinking I probably could be able to get that card for $500. So it fits in nicely. Kurt Warner, you posted a autograph of him from a later set, Mike, and it's like you made the point, one of the greatest quarterbacks to get such little love, considering not just how good he was, but also like the story, like the legend that is.
They could make a movie out of that.
Yeah, right. You would, yeah, maybe. The 30th, or not the 30th, the football life of him is actually really good. I didn't watch the movie. I'm probably not going to, but the football life is actually really good. But yeah, great story. I love that card. It's probably his best rookie card, most known rookie card for higher level. So those are my 2.
I feel like you need that card, and you need to start your contenders rookie quarterback autograph PC
from each year.
Yeah.
So I have 2000 locked down. Right.
You already have the big one. It's like pulling a 1 of 1 and then deciding
and trying
to
complete the rainbow.
Yeah, like
smart.
Yeah,
smart.
I come up with ideas every now and then.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, you definitely have it all figured out now. You can get that whole collection. Be awesome.
Yeah.
But can we go one video without something Star Trek coming up?
Not this week, baby. Not this week.
Oh. All right, EP. What are your 2 cards?
I went the theme for these 2. And again, we're with this, like, our crazy uncle left us $1,000. The rule is we got to spend it on something we want, not on more cards to sell or anything like that. So I went with a 2016 James Bond Archives from Rittenhouse, Daniela Bianchi. She's from Russia with Love, my favorite Bond girl. This is an auto. It's an SGC 1010, so it's a 10 auto, 10 card, $285, and the cards are all white with a small photo, and then the auto, so it's going to look great in an SGC tux. It looks great. It looks great in an SGC tux. So that's my number 1 card. And my other card is also Rittenhouse 2014 James Bond 9-case incentive card that has Daniel Craig and Judi Dench autographs on it from Skyfall. It's a 9-case incentive, very, very cool card. $709 I found one. And so like the 2 of these are like,
while you guys are talking, don't pay attention to me. I'm just gonna get on eBay real quick.
Yeah, I mean, so like I would prefer to have one from Casino Royale, which I think is maybe the best Bond movie ever made. But Skyfall also is fantastic, and 2 iconic performances in a really, really great movie from that film, or from that franchise, and just a really cool card. So there you go.
Now I'm getting Star Trek from there. I'm getting James Bond from there. Why am I even here? Why am I here?
Well, when we do the spin-off channel, people talk more Bond and Star Trek. But
right.
First off, those Rittenhouse, the full bleeds and the dual
Mhm.
autos, they're the white background. They look great in SGC tux.
Mhm.
Love the Daniel Craig and Judi Dench, the best M of all
Mhm.
time, Judi Dench, and then Daniel Craig, the second best Bond after Pierce Brosnan, obviously. But great cards. I love them. I love both of those choices.
I have nothing to add because I don't know anything about James Bond. So
Didn't you say Roger Moore was your favorite James Bond? That's all you need to know, viewers.
I was trolling you guys when I said it, but thanks for picking up on that. All right, but I'm happy for you, EP, that you're happy with your 2 cards you got from your mystery $1,000. So now it's time to give you mine. My first card will be a 1996 SPX Ken Griffey Jr. commemorative auto. It's about a $350 card. They're, the die cut SPX. It's a horizontal card.
Oh, yeah.
He autographed that. I love that card. It's just, I'm not like, I love Ken Griffey Jr., but I'm not like a crazy Ken Griffey Jr. fan, like where he is down there. But like, I love him. But that card, every time I see somebody showing it off, I'm like, damn, that's a sweet card. If I got an auto of him, that's the one I want it to be. So really cool card. And the reason I'm a little perplexed about the Peyton Manning refractor is because my next card is 1998 Topps Chrome Randy Moss refractor and a PSA 8. It's like a $650 card. Some sell for more, not many for less, but those are my 2 cards. But I feel like Peyton has to be, a level above Randy Moss. Right?
So this is the card. I pulled it up just to verify. It went for 5, and that was not me. You assume with the sense that it would be me because I do that. But so it did. It went for 511.69. I think a couple of things. One, it was SGC versus PSA and auctions. I mean, but it was prop sign. So, and his auctions are usually not shilled, but they're very well followed. So I like lightning in a bottle for this one. I agree. It's probably, but I was like, screw it. I'm using it anyway, regardless. I love the Randy Moss. I had a PSA 10 of the base back in the day that I pulled at the shop and graded through you, my group submitter back in the late 90s. I will tell you this. I'm not a Griffey fan because I'm not a baseball fan. He has one of the greatest autographs.
Yes.
Any player, any athlete, any actor, whatever, one of the all-time great autographs. So that's a great choice.
And typically those autographs are like, they're consistent, like consistently good on pretty much everything he signs. I'm sure there are probably some out there that aren't great, but it seems like his autograph is usually pretty close.
That auto pen, he really makes sure that sucker is juiced up.
Yeah. But it looks good. Yeah. All right. The big reveal. You had the $1,000 mystery dollars that a viewer sent to you. What are you buying if you're buying 1 card, Joe?
I ripped a box of this product. And I knew I wasn't going to pull this card, but there's always like that thing that you like, wouldn't it be awesome if 1992 Impel X-Men Jim Lee pack pulled and stamped autograph. Oof. I will take it either in the Magneto version or the Wolverine version. Those would be the 2. There's only like 6 or 7 on TCDB that are verified that he signed and put in cards. Some of them are like random. Like I love the random ones. They are kind of funny. But if you're going to spend the $1,000, like there's a Magneto one that sold for like a little over 900. I think the Magneto one is really an iconic picture. Having Jim Lee sign that one, and then I'd have a little extra money maybe to send it off to get authenticated. So that's what I'll say, that extra 100. But it was one of those things, even back then, Mike, you probably remember, like no one knew, like you knew Jim Lee's auto was in there, but they were so scarce that it's so unassuming. Like you could be going through, I went through my box that I opened up 3 times to make sure that there wasn't a random Jim Lee autograph because it just kind of just came out of nowhere. And it's a card that I remember thinking about in 1992. So if I just had a random $1,000 that someone just handed to me, said buy one ridiculous card that for you would buy under no other circumstance, it'd be that card.
Wow. That one I'm surprised by it, but I'm not surprised. Like it's not really a card I even think about very often, but like having you say it, I'm like, yeah, of course you would get that. But yeah, that was a great card. Like, and from back in the days when you pulled an autograph, it actually meant something.
Right.
Like there are a lot of collectors that don't know that feeling of, holy shit, is that an autograph? Like,
yep. And it didn't matter who it was. Back then, it didn't matter who it was. Mario Bates, I'm in. Mario Bates for sure. But for this card, it was like no one really knew. They knew they were there. They knew that it was like in the box, but they never had pack odds for those because I think he just randomly signed some cards and they put a stamp on it and then they just shoved them in packs. That's just how it worked. And it's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Are there any videos of anybody actually pulling one anywhere? Have you ever seen anybody pull one out of a pack?
I've looked on YouTube and I haven't found any, but if someone, correct me if I'm wrong, if someone has randomly seen that, throw it in the comments.
Link it to us so we can watch it for sure.
Yeah. Could you imagine though, opening up like just one pack of cards and pulling a Tim Lee auto? I don't know. It'd be wild. And it's not a crazy, ridiculously overly expensive card, but
I feel like that's a really good side quest for your new channel. You guys are off shooting from this one. Okay. You know, just buy enough of that until you get one so we can get that on video. Although knowing you'd like test open one box and you pull it out of that wouldn't be on video.
That would happen. No, you know, when you say that, it reminds me of that horrible documentary that I made you guys watch of Josh Luber just rolling out like 2019 Prism boxes looking for that Luca 101 or whatever. Like that's what it would be. That's kind of what it would be like. No. I'd just have like a big stash of 92 Impel X-Men.
You would probably need it if you were going to be pulling that card. So he might find that card before you find it.
I think so.
All right, EP, what is your one card? I'm thinking it might be a Ken Griffey Jr.
I have two. Part of me wants to do one. Can I do an honorable mention afterward or no?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
You're buying one card.
So many honorable mentions that I didn't mention. Yeah, no cheating.
Okay. Can I do a card from 2021? Or 2021?
Whatever card you want.
Okay.
Any card you want.
Okay. Topps Luminaries PSA 8. Hit Kings. Ken Griffey Jr. Numbered 2 out of 15. It's got 3 jerseys on it. It's got like one of the pieces of jersey has stitching, gray, black, and teal, the Mariners colors. Autograph card, Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 8. It is $1,250 though. So, but it's got the best offer. It's an 8. So I'm guessing if I offer,
you could get it. Try that. Try here. Hold on. We'll pause the show.
Nope. No way. Nope.
What's the worst that can happen?
That crazy uncle didn't give me like $1,000.
But it's not your money.
It's not your money. So try it. Just try it. No, it's shocking it took you this long. Or did you have a Griffey in the first wave? What?
No.
I'm losing track with all these Griffies.
Reggie Vince Carter. About. Yeah, Reggie Vince Carter and Barry Sanders in the first wave.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took you this long, but I'm not surprised because you're saving the best for last. You're saving that $1,000 to buy one card.
Yep. I don't have a Griffey auto jersey card, and so that would be if I had $1,000 that somebody gave to me, like that would be the one card that I would choose if I had to choose one card. So
that's probably the card.
My question is,
for you.
Why is he on this channel? Like a 2021 card would be the card you like. You're not retro.
Listen,
you're fake retro. You are nothing but a top fanatic shill. If you ever needed any more evidence to the viewers that he's a top shill, it's this pick. I mean,
were those all
like a
cards?
fantastic card. Don't get me wrong, but I think you lose all credibility with the viewers. Please, viewers, let him have it in the comments.
I would give my what's the word when you have something that's not quite a winner but didn't make it? I just said it a couple minutes ago.
Your honorable
Honorable
runner-up,
mention.
honorable-
Honorable mention. No,
Well,
but if you guys
you're
let me
not
give my
allowed.
honorable mention, it'd be okay. But Mike would edit it out.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey, no.
So
we'll
you're
allow
saying
it
that
if you
you
put it in the comments.
but you intentionally chose the ultra modern over the retro. That
I
you're
did,
not
I
making
did.
the case you think you're making.
I did.
Please hammer him in the comments. Do it. He's not
and-
retro.
and
He's
to be
fake.
To be
He's
fair,
a big fat
his-
phony.
Mike just had a cup of coffee. Everyone, I apologize.
What was in that coffee?
Oh right, cocaine.
Starbucks, yeah.
So his 2 cards were also ultra modern. Just keep that in mind. Those Rittenhouse.
They were modern. 2014. That's modern. That's not ultra modern.
That's pretty darn close. I want to say one thing before you go, Mike. I'm shocked that the Griffey Reggie Jackson duel did not make your list, and I'm guessing it didn't because you actually want to just buy enough wax to actually pack pull that card. Is that
The which
why-
one?
Is it a
No, it's
Griffey
just
and-
Reggie.
No.
Just Reggie.
Speaking of honorable
Oh.
mentions.
No honorable mentions. We're beyond
No,
that.
Joe brought it up. So
No, we
Okay.
don't get an honorable
Mike, your
mention,
turn.
sorry. My turn. Okay. I'm gonna pick a card that's actually retro because I'm legit. Some
I did
people
too.
aren't.
Yeah, I did.
But my card might be a shocker to some of you, but it is a PSA 9 version of the 1990 Sports Illustrated Kids Tony Hawk. These cards are not very common in a 9. There aren't many of them out there, but the last one that sold on auction sold for $988. There was a fixed price sale of $1,500 before that, and back in 2022, one sold for like $3,000. But there was a $988, so I'm going with it.
That's
Right?
what I did for Peyton. Don't feel bad, Mike. That's what I did for my Peyton refractor.
And part of the reason I went with it is because you cut these out of Sports Illustrated for kids, not much to it. So I feel like if you soaked it in Kurt's card care, it would just dissolve. So I feel like I don't need to worry about this having been altered. Plus, it was a perforated card.
Mhm.
So like I don't have to worry about trimming. I feel like it is a safe purchase
Good point.
at $1,000 for a PSA 9.
one of the crazy things about those cards too, I think if you cut the card, it can't get a 9. I think you have to actually tear the card. I think if you actually cut the card,
I don't know. They're really
really
weird and
weird about-
inconsistent with the
but I
cutting
think-
and the perforating. Yeah.
And so I mean, like to think about somebody was able to tear it so carefully to get a 9 was just crazy to think about that.
It almost makes me think
Quality.
that anything perforated, as long as you didn't really jack up the perforation, they just give the edges and corners a pass. They're like, we're going to look at the surface and centering,
possible.
and then it's
Yeah.
perforated. What was someone going to do? So that's a good choice. I mean, I'm
That's fun.
again,
yeah,
just
that's fun.
like you said about mine. I'm surprised, but not. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you've been talking about Extreme Sports on the channel forever. It's like he just won't shut up about them, but he's doing a side channel. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
It's the holy grail of extreme sports cards, though. Like it really is. Like that is the one that came out long before anything came out. And Tony Hawk.
Well, he's the goat of extreme sports, right? And also, this is the rookie card. The rookie card. So
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Well, there you have it. Let us know what you would buy with $1,000. Maybe Joe will send it to you. I don't know. Hey, never hurts to ask, right?
Yeah. Don't ask.
Maybe if you ask Joe really nicely, he'll give you $1,000. But tell EP how not retro he is. Please do that for me. Do you want us
I'm
to
okay with
kick
that.
him off the channel? I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys decide.
Please.
All right, guys.
Hey, why did you get that? I want that.
No, you're stuck here. All right, guys. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Do it, boys.